Right there you see the remains of a couple of deer carcasses that were donated to me by some local hunters. They were all ethically sourced. A lot of hunters in the area donate their parts of their kills to my dogs that they don't use, so all of the animal can be utilized and none of it is wasted. We've got some of it here spread out amongst the yard. I'm going to let the dogs out in a minute, and they're going to have a beautiful Christmas meal. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you're enjoying this day. If you don't, I hope you're just having a great day. Just a moment, I'm going to let the dogs out. They all do live inside for those who will ask that question, and we'll get them out here enjoying this sumptuous feast. There you go, the dogs are all out. Right here we got my Renaissance Bulldog Magi. Because she has a tight coat, we'll just leave her out until she starts looking cold and then put her back inside. Here you have my two 16-week-old Lycan Shepherds. That's Honey Badger and Kratos. It's their first exposure to deer. My Blue Bay Shepherd Kurgan. Lycan Shepherd K-Bar. Lycan Shepherd Ulu, and of course, last but not least, my German Shepherd Lobo. I use these pack feedings to help develop and maintain a healthy pack hierarchy in my dogs. It allows them to establish a pecking order amongst themselves, which I think prevents fights amongst my pack. It also helps develop good problem-solving skills in the dogs and allows them, when they encounter aggressive dogs out in the field when we're out on our off-leash hikes, to blow some of those situations off, because their fight and flight response isn't automatically stimulated, and they kind of know how to defuse and handle these situations. For those who might be a little skeptical regarding that, I've got over 1,900 videos on the channel, and dozens of them showing my dogs handling those situations very well. I've had this meat frozen for almost 2 months. You should feed any wild game, or you should freeze any wild game you're going to give your dogs for a minimum of 3 weeks to kill any potential parasites. What's up, sweetie? Honey Badger coming over to tell me thanks. That's K-Bar there. You can see he's getting pretty big and impressive. Kratos enjoying some trimmings. For those who ask, it's about 0 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. Kurgan telling Magi, you're not getting that until I get my pick. Magi's like, I don't care, there's food everywhere. Now the Shepherds all have very thick double coats. The cold doesn't bother them. Again, Magi can be out for short periods of time, and this, when she starts looking cold, we'll put her inside. Again, it's a beautiful sunny day, very brisk, but beautiful all the same. When you grow up in Minnesota, you get used to the cold. Oh, hey, buddy. It's Kratos coming over to tell me thanks, bringing some of his food over. For those who will ask, yes, the dogs can eat the hair. Hair is actually a natural dewormer. You ever look at the scat of wolves and other canines and foxes and raccoons and stuff, you'll see hair in their scat all the time. Lobo's got a rib cage right there he's snacking on. As I'm fond of saying, it's never pretty watching a bulldog eat. Getting pets while she's eating? Honey badger don't care. Now, for those who ask, can I touch my dogs when they're eating this food? Yes, I can, and I do it all the time. It's a good way to prevent food aggression. Girl. Honey badger don't care. Boy. Again, we do this with all the dogs when they're eating. It just teaches them not to be food aggressive. It gets them used to being handled. Which again, as a former animal warden for 2 decades, it's very important. I used to take bite reports all the time for the city, and can't tell you how many children I've seen that were badly hurt in situations that could have easily been avoided with just taking a little time like this every meal and a little forethought. Again, I can touch all of them, none of them care. I can take their food from them too. I don't want to touch it right now with my leather gloves and get them all stinky, but I have videos showing that too. I know people have wanted to see some pack feedings lately. Well, here you go. My Christmas present to those who wanted to see them. K-bar with the tail. Honey badger over there. Boy, Badger's got herself a big rib cage. She's got the red collar. Gonna growling at K-Bar. Just telling him to keep her space. It's all natural canine communication. It's not aggressive. Again, Magi's from a fighting breed. And you see her peaceably eating a very high value food item around several other dogs with no issues. You see all my dogs together peaceably eating high value food items together. That's Kratos telling Dad, those are my pieces, get away from them. Again, that's all part of natural canine communication. That's how they talk. Oh, hey, buddy. Bringing over his food to say hi to me. And thank you. Boy. Now you saw he barked at his dad when his dad came over by his food, but he brings his food right over readily by me. And again, that's because of the food aggression training I do with them. They do not view me as competition or a threat for their food. I've already given it to them. You know, too many people get on a power trip and want to submit and alpha roll their dogs, you know, when they get a little growling and stuff like that from them. They just don't understand what the dog's trying to tell them. You know, when these dogs are growling at each other, it's not aggression, it's how they communicate. It's when we step in and we hamper these natural communications between our dogs that we stifle them, which in turn over time creates frustration and I think leads to bigger conflicts. Again, I've got three large dominant unneutered males in the yard here. It's Kratos telling Dad, don't get close to my food and steal it. I've got two breeding age females, and you can see everybody's peaceably getting along with a high value food item around, one that they don't get to eat that often. Again, we really only get deer donated to us during deer season unless there's occasionally one that's hit by a car. Snacking on that deer tail. It's kind of interesting that that's what he's choosing to eat when you got all the meatier stuff around. And that's Magi bitching at him. See, buddy, coming over to say thank you. Again, this stuff will last them all day. I will take them in a little bit, let them warm up, and let them out for another shift of gnawing away a little bit later. It's K-Bar right there. He's got the Stars and Stripes collar. Magi telling him not to get too close to her space. But again, that's all communication. That's not aggression. You can see she doesn't even have the hair sticking up on her back. the king. I said his name, so he wants to come over and get some pets. Good boy. Good boy, yes you are. No deer kisses. The Kratos eating there. I think he has potential to be the next alpha of the pack. In a couple years, I see some of that temperament in him. Oh, good boy. Look at that. See him backing Magi off his piece of food? Again, no, that's not aggression. That's his piece of food, and he's telling her, hey, there's food all over the yard. These are mine. It's all natural pack communication. Again, you can see why I think he has potential to be an alpha sometime in the future. He doesn't mind speaking up for himself, even at 16 weeks. It's a beautiful puppy. He's 60 pounds at 16 weeks old. Honey Badger over there is 48 pounds. They are both right now larger than Puko and Kurgan were at this age, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be bigger in the future, but it's a good indicator that they have the potential to be. Oh, yeah, buddy. You want some love? All right. K-bar in the badge. Where's like that? You got your butt on my deer head. Where's Bambi? Rudolph didn't make it home this year. It's K-bar telling Magi, hey, those are my pieces. Back off. Again, it's all healthy pack communication. Now if you watch, I can come up here and pet him no problem. Yeah. Getting a little cold, Magi? You want to let me know? I'll let you in. You want to go inside? Come on. She says, no, I don't. Lobo says I want to go inside. All right, choice is yours. I let those two in because they look like they're getting a little cold. Big old crow up there saying, hey, let them all in so I can come down and feast. Isn't he beautiful? Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm growling at Kurgan now because Kurgan's moving in. Now again, we're all out here in the cold together, so I don't want any snowflakes telling me I'm an evil bastard. This is just a fact of life in Minnesota. These guys all live in the house. They all get lots of love and attention and care. Isn't he handsome? Yeah, I love this pup. Honey badger eating an arm next to her dad. You can see he has no problem powering through that deer rib cage there. Honey badger sticking up for herself, telling K-Bar that's my head and rib cage. Again, this is all just canine communication. It's how they talk. It would be a mistake to step in and do anything in that situation. What's up, buddy? Kratos getting more stuff for his pile over there. That dog cracks me up. He's always hiding stuff, always accumulating stuff. Again, I think he's going to be a future alpha. I've been doing this a long time. I can pick that stuff out. It's Kurgan saying, hey boy, that's mine. What's up, badge? Good girl. Well, these guys look like they're starting to get cold. I know I'm getting cold. We're probably going to wrap this one up in a little bit, and maybe I'll film a second session here later on today after we all warm up a bit. What's up, K-Bar? Boy. Oh, thanks. It's Kratos saying, hey bro, you're getting close to my head. That deer head's mine, he says. Again, this is the puppy's first exposure to deer, and it looks like they like it a lot. Typically with pups, though, anything they see their parents eating, they'll eat. Oh, good boy. Telling Kurgan that's mine. He's claimed all this food here for himself. Now again though, this is good to let this play out, because again, it teaches the dogs a healthy pecking order. And if Kurgan wants to, he'll discipline Kratos. Now again, just to show you that that's not doing that towards me, you can see that I can pet and touch him. He doesn't view me as a threat. He's not resource guarding the food so much. He's claiming what food is his to eat, which is common in a pack. Again, there's tons of food around the yard. And so he's basically telling them, this is mine. Telling Honey Badger that's his piece. It's my nose. I don't think K-Bar realizes that head's attached to that whole hide. Again, this is all pack communication. Watch it play out. I'm gonna lay on this, brother. Let's see you take it then. Knock it off. Knock it off. Cut it out. Now again, you saw K-Bar and Kurgan scuffling a little bit over the deer head. Again, you can see I can easily break those up with just a few calmly spoken words. It's all cat communication. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Again, that's pack communication. They're all fine. Nobody's hurt here. There's no blood. It's just a lot of canine bitching over food. Isn't that right, buddy? I'm not mad. I know you guys are just bitching at each other. Oh, yeah, that's you, girl. Kratos is defending that deer skin and head, despite the fact that there's stuff with a lot more meat around the yard for him. Well, there you have it. I think everybody's starting to get a little cold. I know I'm cold as hell. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell down below. You'll get email notifications when my new videos come out. That's all. Bye from the crew. Hey, guys, come on. Let's go inside. Come on. Good girls. Thanks for watching. Check out our merch store down below.